I am so tired of Vin getting the pretty treatment in Tears of Themis, and for what? He's not even the main love interest? Before I continue, I need to remind you of the title. This whole thing is gonna be an unserious rant, which I think may actually turn out to be a fun video, so I'm trying it out. By the way, I got most of the card art from the Chinese server, so there's gonna be spoilers. I'm also gonna talk about my one-year-old conclusion from everything I'd read about Marius in-game, and I haven't seen anyone talk about something new and important about him, so I'm guessing not much has changed yet. So yeah, keep those in mind. Now, am I gonna complain about how pay to win this game is, or how much grind you need to be doing daily only to not even get the cards you want anyway? Or how absolutely atrocious their fits are most of the time? Nope, none of that. I don't really care about the game anymore, so today I'm gonna talk about something else that's been bothering me since I stopped playing, actually. Because of course that's when they started the MR cards thing in the global server and all the pretty cards started coming through and everything. Double cheeked up. Cut the cameras. Dead. But since I did play it at some point, there's the after effects on my feed and I keep seeing all the new things that are happening, and like I'm still curious, I'm gonna look, so it's a never-ending cycle. Basically, I keep seeing Vin, of all characters, get the prettiest concepts, the prettiest hair, the prettiest outfits, the prettiest cards, time and time again. Like, how is he allowed to be the prettiest? I really thought we were supposed to root for Luke here, like justice for Luke for real. Mihoyo has a fave, and it's not Luke, so why make him the main love interest? Make it make sense. And to think, I don't even like Luke like that, like at all. But we'll get into him later. Okay, round 1. Let me start from the Halloween cards. Look at him. Of course he got the vampire concept. Of course the card looks pretty. Of course he looks good. My biggest loss, to this day, anyone else could have been a vampire and I'd like it better. Okay, that was a lie. I dislike both him and Luke for different reasons, so anyone from the other two could have been a vampire and I would have been happy. Although the costumes they did get suit them, but like here, for example. He got the incubus, which very accurate. Unbuttoned pants too, giving nothing but SLUT. I am looking. Except this game barely gets spicy, so it's an overall loss for me. Like, there's no way Marius of all characters and the MC haven't even had a proper makeout session in the 2 years this game exists. Or however long it's been, I don't know. This is like the vibe, right? But I digress. On to my second fave. Don't even remember his name. I'm sorry. He's the lawyer, and guess what? He got the robot costume. Too predictable, but again, it makes sense. I'm gonna let it slide. The card's pretty at least, so really, like, whatever. Not even gonna mention the main love interest. I don't care about him. Plus cell, plus ratio, plus unalive flags, plus ugly cards. Moving on to the pet cards or whatever. I don't have much to say here. Let me just put them all up on the screen for you. I only needed you to see Vin completely and utterly slaying. Once again, plain and simple. On to the long hair cards. Again, I'm gonna show them all and only say one thing about Vin, who's the only one who actually looks ethereal with long hair. The lawyer kinda is too, but still, he doesn't hit the same, you know? Like, Vin is putting up the bar so high, no one can even really compare. You get what I'm saying? Okay, now the second year Halloween cards. Which is also the last batch of cards I've seen so far. And Vin got to be a mermaid! No, this is so bad. Y'all can't keep doing this, please. If I liked one thing about his personality, I would go back to this damn game just for him. I'd grind daily just for him. It would be worth it, you know? But I'm getting so weird vibes from him. I'm starting to think it's gonna be an important main plot point later on, but anyway. Again, Marius is the second best, but this is different because his outfit is actually pretty as well. Put anyone in that fruity vampire Victorian outfit and they're the prettiest person to me. I'm not kidding. Like, screw marriage and the whole concept. But marry me right now. Pretty person, type of pretty. Put long hair, oh my god. Put long hair vampire Vin in that fit and he's an entirely different person. And watch the world burn. You don't understand. Like, I would literally ascend. Thank God they didn't. That was a really close one. But anyway, that being said, Marius Nation, how does it feel to see your mans wear the first pretty outfit in Tears of Themis love interest history? Oh, why did I make it so specific? Because there's too damn many hot NPCs that dress better, are hotter, and are more intriguing than the actual love interests you're supposed to care about. For what, I do not know. If they become love interests, I might actually sacrifice my mental well-being and come back to do all of them. Later. I do be going through all 5 stages of grief right now though, like, this game barely puts out cards I absolutely love, and this Marius one is definitely one of them. And so I catch myself thinking fondly of him for a minute, but before I really even start, I hear his classic Onesan line in my head. Now, before y'all beat me up, just hear me out, okay? In my defense, I intentionally unheard and bleached my ears every time he said that, because he's the one male love interest I've ever come across in any free dating game that actually and canonically radiates switch leaning to bottom energy. Now, there's only one thing that could ruin it for me, which it definitely did. No, it is not the pseudo.
Cut the cameras.
And I think that says a lot, actually. Not for me, but the thing I'm about to talk about, so please don't come at my ass. I gotta do what I gotta do sometimes. Desperate times call for desperate measures and stuff, you know? Anyway, now that I'm thinking about it, Marius's family had a couple of red flags already, but I never paid too much attention to it. Cause seeing that one card story that really got me thinking about it, it was one of the last things I did while playing the game. It gave me the classic, very flawed, rich family dynamic vibes, and of course, Marius gets the worst of it. That just confirmed the bad impression I already had of his family. Where the hell is his brother? What about his dad? Why did they leave him to run the company alone? And there was barely anything in that card story about their mom, so I'm not gonna judge them too hard on that too. But goddamn, it is not looking good, I'm not even gonna lie. But again, I'm not gonna elaborate on that because I don't have enough information to form a clear opinion on it. Anyway, all I remember finding out his brother does is just Marius in his ugly ass main outfit. And he's the sibling that has fashion sense, apparently. Yikes. If the brother turns out to be sick or something, I'm gonna feel so bad. But I stand by what I said because even then the dad stays sus, which is my best bet so far. I'm just saying. Mihoyo really makes me hate him and then feel sad for him, which just frustrates me double the amount. And there's no way I'm going back to that game now. It's all coming back to me. Like, I can only unsee one major red flag at a time, although that's like an understatement for the but you get what I mean. Ultimately, do I think Marius was my rock bottom? Yes and yes. Here's Mihoyo's latest victim. It's the lawyer cosplaying the horse boyfriend from the horse boyfriend dating game. You're really telling me I had to unsee so much with Marius and I still haven't trained enough to be able to make myself unsee this too? What do they keep doing to him too? Everyone here is doomed. Everyone here is doomed. You have Luke that's about to unalive. You have the lawyer that's just that they really miss with sometimes. You got Marius who's the rich kid struggles, and then you got Vin who's probably the sassiest person out of the four for like main plot purposes. God damn, I never thought of it like that. That's kind of, I don't know how to feel about this. Anyway, speaking of, even look, he looks better than last time, but still, he's a male wife, and I still don't like him either. He has the best friends to lovers trope filled with past angst that has so much potential for a hard-hitting confession, etc. Like, usually, I eat that all up. But not with him. I don't know what it is, truly. I wish I cared enough to explore this further, but nope. That was it. That's all I had to say. And because this didn't really have a point, I'm not sure how to end it. I just hope you all enjoyed the ride, I guess. See you next time with another unserious video rant, because that's what we're gonna do, because that's all the ideas I'm getting right now. And there's actually a handful of them already, so I don't know where this channel is going either. Yes, I love my men pathetic, my women girl bossing, and my envies and being. Yeah. Anyway, let's not forget about Rosa though. I am looking respectfully and have been for the longest time. You go, girl.